should say, you having a prior, you're going to go to jail if you don't get into sobriety court.
I understand, Your Honor.
Sobriety court, we put you on bond conditions today. You'd immediately get a sober link device. You'd immediately start testing at your own expense right now, 3 times a week. You'd immediately get into treatment. You'd be going to AANA 3-4 times a week, like I ordered you to do before, right? I ordered 4 times or any combination of treatment and AA.
He has been doing that via Zoom. He has notations of that.
I thought it's told them in person.
I
I did say in person. I wrote it down even. I don't know why these guys don't listen. Why haven't you been going in person?
Your Honor, I have a 50 to 60 hour week at work. I have my daughter 4 days a week.
I told you, did I not tell you to go in person? I know I did. Don't waffle on me. I mean, you got a problem here, son. No,
Yes.
I mean, no disrespect.
I understand, Your Honor.
I don't know why I have to repeat myself and people just change their own, make their own orders. I mean, you can put on the robe if you want. I mean, I guess I could come over there. You can. I'm gonna let it go this time. I'm not gonna let it go again.
Thank you, Your Honor.
So let me finish now. You'd be going to AANA in person. You'd be in treatment. You'd be testing 3 times weekly at your own expense. You're on the sober link at your own expense. You'd have to come and meet with probation every other week, and you'll meet with me at a status review, either at 7:30 in the morning on Wednesdays or 3 o'clock in the afternoon on Wednesdays, but I'm gonna move that afternoon session to Tuesdays come May 1st. So you can either come Wednesday morning or Tuesday afternoon, starting in May. We'll put you through a bond phase. If you're compliant, we think you're serious about getting yourself some help, we'll accept you into the program. Our grant funding will be used to pay for your testing, to pay for your sober link. If you have any deductibles, we can help you with that if you're not able to afford it. So at any rate, that's your options. And I'm gonna presume that you're going to go into sobriety court.
I am, Your Honor.
Okay, good. Sobriety court, but I don't want people in this that are just doing it either for a license or to stay out of jail. I gotta tell you, I've run this program. I'd rather do 90 days than go through sobriety court myself. I would. But that's not the point of it. The point of it is to get you some help so you don't kill yourself or kill somebody else. You get another one in the next 68 years and it's a felony.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay? So Heather, I'm gonna take a date about 5-6 weeks out, okay?
Will it be in one of my house council days?
Yeah, we'll give you a date on that. So about the end of April, I'm gonna say early May, maybe.
We have Gibraltar here on May 7th.
How about that day?
Is it a Thursday?
Yes, it is.
That'll be fine.
May 7th at 8:30, okay?
Yes, Your Honor.
But you gotta go meet with probation. Give this a lot of thought, even if you change your mind. I'd rather you come and tell me now than start the program and fail it.
No, I'm fully committed to the
All
program.
right, well, that's good. Okay, good enough. Good luck. Go down the hall, get your notice, then go meet with probation.
Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
Judge.
Thank you.
All right. Michael James Wright, 260-647-6908 B and C. Morning to you.
Good morning, Your Honor. William Mays on behalf of Mr. Wright.
Mr. Wright, your name?
Michael Wright.
Okay, so we have a no trailer plate, serious safety defect, no medical waiver card. File C is the misdemeanor. Does he stand mute, waive formal rating?
Yes,
Not guilty, pleas entered. And then, as I understand it, he's going to plead responsible to defective commercial vehicle. That's file, the serious safety defect, is it? File
Yeah.
count 1. And he's going to plead to failure to properly display, failure to attach plate. And then they're going to dismiss the no medical waiver card, correct?
that's correct.
Is that what you want to do, sir?
Yes,
And this was a commercial vehicle, correct?
yes,
Okay, to that charge, failure to attach plates, sir, responsible or not responsible?
responsible.
And to the charge of serious safety defect, file A, count 1, responsible or not responsible?
Responsible.
Uh,
No, wait, should I ask for a cobs?
I don't know. These are simple infractions. I might give you a cops on these.
All right.
All right, and then the B file, the no medical waiver file is dismissed. Did he go into default on these?
No, I don't think so.
I don't think he was here February 26th. I'll set it aside. Why weren't you here February 26th?
Excuse me?
Why weren't you here on February 26th?
Should we move from one house to another?
All right, good enough. I'm accepting your plea to the serious safety defect. Fines costs on that, $325. I'll make it $300. I'll dismiss count 2, and on the failure to attach plate, $200. You can go down the hall, that's $500, pay it all, and you're done. Okay?
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you. Give me 1 second here. I walked into a blizzard here, it looks like. You have Ross?
Yes.
Ross.
Good morning, Your Honor. William Mays. On behalf of Mr. Jalen Ross. Mr. Ross.
I gotta call it though.
Oh.
Jalen Edward Ross, 260-646605 A and B. Your name, sir?
Jalen Edward Ross.
Mr. Mays?
Judge, we have gone through his rights explicitly. He signed and executed an advice of rights form. Prosecuting attorney has agreed to dismiss the original charge of OWI Superdrunk for an amended count of operating while visibly impaired, dismissing the PBT ticket, and also in the comments to that, which I need a copy of before I leave, they're withdrawing the implied consent refusal under Rule 257-305 sub 4, which is scheduled for next week.
Okay.
Mr. Ross understands the maximum possible penalties and is prepared to plead guilty at this time. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. If you plead guilty to operating while impaired, I'm going to go ahead and dismiss the super drunk and the PBT refusal. I understand your lawyer and the prosecutor have worked this out with regard to the implied consent suspension. The impaired charge will call for, you did stand mute, wait for my reading, right?
Stand mute, wait for him reading.
If you plead the impaired now, operating while impaired, the possible penalties are up to 300 fines, 93 days jail, 360 hours community service, court costs are all 4 points. License suspension or revocation in accordance with your record. Your vehicle could be, or might have to be immobilized depending upon your record. You understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
And did you sign, read, and understand an advice or rights form here today?
Yes, Your Honor.
If you plead guilty, you'll be giving up all those rights, and there will be no trial. Do you understand that?
I understand.
Any questions before we go on? To the charge operating while visibly impaired, how do you plead?
Plead guilty.
Were you operating a motor vehicle on West Jefferson near Sibley in the city of Trent at 2:26 in the morning on February the 7th of 26?
Yes, Your Honor.
Prior to that, did you drink alcohol? And if so, what did you drink and how much did you drink?
I had about roughly 7 to 8 Bud Lights, and following that, 5 or 6 Jaeger bombs.
Why were you pulled over by the police?
It was aware to me that I had fallen asleep at a light with my foot on the brake pedal, and then they had woken me up and we pulled over to the side.
And you think you fell asleep, at least in part because of your alcohol consumption?
I believe it isn't drive still. My foot was on.
Yeah.
No, did you fall asleep because of the alcohol?
And that and due to being awake for 25 hours, I was recently shifted to midnights, but that is.
Okay. And when you were, okay, so you were arrested, transported to the police station and administered an intoxilizer, is that?
No, blood test, 0.19.
Oh, blood
Stipulates
test.
the purpose.
I'm sorry. Okay, and you'll stipulate that was an accurate reading?
Yes.
Are you on probation or parole, Mr. Ross?
No.
Anybody in the world forced you to plead guilty?
No.
Plea is accepted to impaired driving and dismissing the super drunk. I'm dismissing the PBT refusal. I'm going to order a screening and assessment. You'll go down the hall, you'll get your court date, which we're going to give you, and then you'll go back over to probation, fill out a questionnaire and be interviewed. I'm going to give you $1,000 personal bond. You don't have to post any money. Here are your bond conditions. You cannot leave the state without the consent of the court or violate a law. You must appear in court as directed. No alcohol, no marijuana, no illegal drugs. I want you to attend a 12-step meeting twice a week in person. My court officer is going to get into a form. Every time you go, you have to have that form signed. Every time you come to court, you have to bring that form with you. Do you understand that, sir?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. I'll give you the court date now. We'll see if this is good with you, Mr. Mays.
Sure.
What do you have for me, Heather?
Judge, we could do, how about April 23rd at 8:30?
Good that day?
23rd. I can't remember. Do I have Gardner here that morning? Is that here? I'm drawing a blank. I've got
I think that's next week, isn't it, or the week after?
The April 23rd, or I'm sorry, which one is he looking for?
23rd is kind of full. I thought for some reason I might have a hearing here already. I've got a 9:15 in Romulus.
I can give you another date. It's not a big deal. What other day do I have with Trenton?
Well, we have April 7th in the afternoon. We're getting kind of full that day.
April 7th in the afternoon. That's my mother's birthday. I want to go to, I don't want to be working too hard that day. I'm gonna go
Yeah,
home.
we're kind
Take her
of
out to
full that
lunch.
afternoon, Judge. That's why I'm trying to push everything to our next Trenton day, the 23rd.
Can you do the 23rd or not? If you can't, you
I
can't.
can do the afternoon.
We'll do it 1 o'clock.
Okay,
We'll do it April 23rd at 1 p.m. Okay?
thank you.
There was no, actually, Heather, we don't really, there's not gonna be any restitution here. Do you want to just give me a Monday or something?
I can do that, Judge.
Let's just do a Monday.
Or you want to do a Monday, or we could even do on like one of our probation days too, a Tuesday.
Fine, either one.
How about, does April 14th work for you?
How's that?
Sure.
April 14th at 8:30.
Okay.
Okay? All right. Anything else, Mr. Mays?
No, thank you very much, Your Honor.
Have a good day. Good luck, sir. Thank you. And I'm just gonna defer, no, that's it. That's it. We're all set. Thank you.
Judge, can I grab that file from you, though? I need to
Yeah,
make a copy of that.
Yeah.
For the Secretary of State.
Heather, Mr. Mason's gonna bring the file down. You can make a copy of that. Can you make a copy of that stip form, please?
Thanks so much.
Thank
Have a
you.
wonderful day.
You too. All right, who else do I have here? We got all these lawyers waiting around. What do you have, Mr. Graziani?
I've got Luke Durant, sir.
Mr. French, what do you have?
I have a ticket matter on Wood.
Let me call that one. Charlie Marianne Wood, 26G306904.
For the record, Your Honor, good to see you, albeit by Zoom.
Yeah, good to see you. I haven't seen you in a while. You doing all right?
Yeah, everything's fine. I appreciate the way you're moving through this docket as well. Ron French, for the record, appearing on behalf of Mrs. Wood.
All right, so this is a minor accident, no injuries. He's offering the impeding. You're authorizing that plea on behalf of your client, true?
I am, Your Honor,
To that charge of impeding traffic, responsible or not responsible?
responsible.
Plea is accepted to impeding, original charge dismissed, 195, due by April the 9th. Okay?
That's
Have a
fine.
good day.
Thank you.
Okay, I came in for Trebet, the prosecutor review.
I wanted actually to have, I don't want to dismiss it if she didn't do her community service. I want you to take this over to probation, John, please, and tell them I need to check on, they need to check on that.
The record indicates that she's compliant, but when I asked her about it, she said.
I know. And they didn't address it in their notes. They didn't say community service completed or not completed. So take it over to whoever the probation officer was. I'm sorry. I didn't know I called you in there on that. I didn't mean to.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thanks, Doug.
Thanks. Jalen, Dominic, Searcy, 260-647-832, A and B and C. Your name, sir.
Dominic Sears.
All right. Good morning. You're charged with drive while suspended. And you have 2 civil infractions, expired plate and no proof of insurance. You have the right to an attorney. If you want one, I will give you one. If you want a lawyer.
I'm not.
I'm gonna go ahead and arraign you then. I'll explain the charges. I'll send you to the prosecutor. On February the 18th and 26th, it is alleged that you did operate a motor vehicle on King near Douglas and Trenton at 3:10 p.m. That is a misdemeanor, punishable by up to 500 fines, 93 days jail. Costs are all those at 2 points. Do you understand that? And did you sign, read, and understand the advice of rights form? If you plead guilty at any time, you'll be giving up all those rights, and we're not gonna have a trial. Do you understand that? You also have 2 other charges, expired plate and no insurance. Those are civil infractions. Do you understand that? You still wish to waive your right to a lawyer? I'll enter a not guilty plea. I'll enter a plea of denials on these civil infractions. $500 personal bond. You don't have to post any money. You cannot leave the state without the consent of the court. You cannot violate a law. You must appear in court as directed. You go out in the hall and he's going to set you up with the city attorney for Trenton. And you'll go talk to the city attorney. Either way, you're coming back in front of me, okay? All right, good luck. Harold, Lloyd, Reed, the 4th. Which one did you say you had again?
For myself, Judge, I have Luke Durant, sir.
Come on, Mr. Reed, 260-306-837. Your name?
Colonel Loitering, the fourth.
All right, you are charged with leaving the scene of a property damage accident. You have the right to a lawyer. Would you like a lawyer?
No, thank you.
On February 7 of 26, it is alleged that you did operate a motor vehicle and that you did leave the scene of that motor vehicle following an accident that occurred on Jefferson near South Gibraltar in Gibraltar at 1 o'clock in the morning. That is a misdemeanor and it's got rather severe consequences, up to 100 fines, 90 days jail costs, or all those 6 points will be added to your traffic record. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
Did you sign, read, and understand the advice of rights?
Yes, sir.
If you plead guilty, you'll be giving up all those rights. And we're not going to have a trial or a hearing. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
You still wish to waive your right to a lawyer?
With the 6 points on my license, how many are you allowed to have in the state?
You're allowed to have 11 before they suspend you, but I haven't seen your record yet. I'd get a lawyer. I'll give you a lawyer. $100. You don't want a lawyer?
I just want to get it over with.
You don't want to be that quick about this one, okay?
I'll take a lawyer.
All right, not guilty, please entered. $500 personal bond. We'll give you a lawyer. This one goes to the JIB prosecutor, Mr. Walter case. You cannot leave the state without the consent of the court to violate a law. You must appear in court as directed. Do you understand that?
Your Honor, I believe that, I know what I did, you know what I mean? I know that I don't mean like I'm not guilty. I just don't know,
What's that?
like, I don't know. Oh, yeah, I'll get an attorney. Does he want an attorney or the prosecutor? I
No.
don't know what the.
Hang on, slow down.
Yeah, I don't know.
Just slow down. Let me talk.
Yes, sir.
You don't need to fall on the sword here. Go let the lawyer help you, okay?
Who's the lawyer?
We're gonna set you up. Go out in the hallway. Nobody's trying to take up your time unnecessarily. We're just trying to be fair with you,
Yes, sir.
okay?
Thank you.
All right, and then the lawyer will go in and talk for you, all right?
Yes, sir.
Luke Anthony Durant, 260-647-447.
Good morning, Judge. John Glassino, the defendant on behalf of Luke Anthony Durant, who's in my left. Please state your name, sir.
Luke Anthony Durant.
Where is, who'd you talk to today on this?
I spoke to Mr. Maloney, sir.
Let's get Mr. Bologna in here, and John, if you can.
Someone left something over here, Judge.
Okay, thanks. Get back.
Thanks.
Just give me a second. I don't.
Yeah.
Your name?
Anthony Boyer, Your Honor.
So you're gonna, this could be a plea to loitering under, is a civil infraction, right?
Correct, Your Honor.
Okay. You're the prosecutor. That's up to you. I try not to get involved in what you guys do, but this is what it says on the bottom there, Mr. Durant. Durant is the homeowner, and the police, we had 5 separate incidents that we were dispatched for: alleged kidnapping, hit and run, paraphernalia, MDOP, and overdose, along with numerous noise complaints.
Judge, let me respond to that. My client, was foolish enough to be helpful to some people who didn't deserve help. That alleged kidnapping charge had nothing to do with Mr. Durant. There was a misunderstanding between a person that lived at the premises along with a former boyfriend.
I don't need to hear it. You're satisfied. You knew this allegation on the bottom, right?
Yes, Your Honor, we know additional facts and there was.
Good enough. Good enough. I don't need to hear it. To the charge loitering, how do you plead, sir? Responsible or not responsible?
Responsible.
All right, $160 is your total. Dismiss the original charge of disorderly places. Hopefully, everything's going to work out over there, okay? Good luck. Right,
Judge,
Jeff?
we're gonna need some time to get Mr. Durant.
How much time?
Probably about 2 weeks. He's also gonna be listing the house too. He's been recently divorced.
Okay, April 10th.
Judge, thank you so much.
Have a good day.
And you're right.
If you need more time, come talk to me. Tyler, Chad, Carlos. 26G 306-855 A and B. Could I have Christina Brooks seated up here? Christina Brooks, are you here? Your name, sir?
Tyler Carlos.
All right. This is a charge operating while intoxicated. You have the right to a lawyer. If you want one, I'll give you one. You want a lawyer?
Please.
All right, we're gonna set you up with a lawyer. And you are all set. Just go out in the hallway. My court officer will set you up, okay?
Thank you, Your Honor.
Christina Brooks. 26G82673. Prosecutor simply made a motion to dismiss. This is a late failure to obtain permits, so they've got to be satisfied. I'm going to go ahead and dismiss the case on motion of the prosecutor. I don't have a register or anything, Heather. I'm just going to write it on the bottom of this. I'll dismiss it, motion to prosecutor. I'll attach the stip form to it, okay? All right. Zuko. Joseph William Zuko. Okay, that one was a lawyer. I got this one. This is gonna be the Heather when you go down there. That's a dismissal. 26G 306-819 A and B. Your name? All right, so you met with the prosecutor today, correct?
Yep.
And you are going to plead guilty to the added count of allowing an unlicensed driver to drive. And they are going to and you're also going to plead responsible to no insurance. True? And they're going to dismiss the drive while license expired because that will carry with it 2 points. The possible penalties on the allowing unlicensed driver to drive up to 500 fines, 90 days jail. Costs are all those. Do you understand that?
I was supposed to do a road test, but they were all booked up for like 2 weeks. I have one scheduled for on Saturday.
Did you sign an advice of rights today? No, you didn't. Got to have you guys sign advice of rights when you come in.
Anyway, I could do the road test this weekend and come in on Monday and show you guys.
He's offering you this now. I don't know what you're talking about. You got to sign the advice of rights. Have a seat at the table. He'll hand it to you. Read it, make sure you understand it, and then sign it. People against Leia. Who is Yander Jesus Leia?
I believe this is one that does not speak English, Judge, that we need an interpreter for.
26T647-615 A and B. Ma'am, can you speak English?
Yeah.
Come on. What does he speak? Spanish? And what do you speak? Spanish and English? You're smarter than most of us here in the courtroom. I don't know 2 languages. What's your name? Okay. Will you do me a favor? Tell Mr. Leia, are you his friend or?
Friend, yeah.
I'm going to get him a Spanish interpreter.
Okay.
I'm not going to arraign him today. We are going to give you a new date. We're going to reset the arraignment and pretrial. Will you tell him that and tell him I'm going to give him an interpreter right now?
Yes, you did. Got it. Okay,
Comprende? Does he understand?
he understands you.
All right, we're going to give you a new date. What date am I going to give him, Heather?
Judge, I have Evelyn coming on the 23rd at 9:30 for another one, so hopefully
fine.
she can do this one also.
Let's have her come here at 9:30 on this one, April 23rd at 9:30. Will you tell him that, please?
He understands.
Okay, so go down the hall and get your notice and we're all set.
Thank you.
Evans. Gavin, Clayton, Antonio, Hugo, Evans. 26G 306-739. Your name, sir?
Yeah, no,
You're charged with operating while intoxicated. You have the right to a lawyer. Do you want one?
yeah,
We'll give you a lawyer.
wait a minute.
Nope, not yet. Don't go anywhere. There's another one that needs a lawyer.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. Prosecutor took the files.
It's all right. Are you ready on this, Mr. Zuko? Sir, you can go right out in the hall now. Yeah,
Yeah.
come on up. All right. Your name? I'm gonna recall that Joseph Zuko, 26G 306-819. Your name again, I'm sorry. If you go along with this agreement, he's offering you the opportunity to plead to allow an unlicensed driver to drive and no insurance, and the drive while license expired will be dismissed. Is that what you want to do?
So that's no points, right?
Correct.
Yeah, how much is the fine?
I don't know. I'm not gonna tell you that. I do that when I go through the whole file. It's up to 500 fines, up to 90 days jail, costs are all those. Do you understand that?
Yes,
If you plead to no insurance, that's 0 points. Do you understand that?
yes,
Did you sign, read, and understand the advice of rights?
yes,
If you plead guilty, you'll be giving up all those rights, and we're not gonna have a trial. Do you understand that?
yes.
All right, you have the right to a lawyer. If you want one, you can apply for one at public expense. Do you understand that? Would you like a lawyer? To the charge allowing an unlicensed driver to drive, how do you plead? Nice and mild.
Guilty.
Were you in control of a motor vehicle that was being operated on January 7 of 26 on Middle Gibraltar, near Gibraltar at 9:25 p.m.?
Yes.
You were unlicensed at the time, is that correct?
I wasn't aware.
Okay. Are you on probation or parole?
No,
Anybody forced you to plead guilty?
no,
Plea is accepted. And to the charge, no proof of insurance, responsible or not responsible.
responsible.
I'll accept that plea, accept the plea to allowing a licensed driver to drive, dismiss the driver license expired. Now I'm ready to sentence you. Now I can tell you what a no charge. And what would you like to tell me before I go on?
First, I wasn't aware my license was suspended before. I wasn't aware that when I paid all my tickets off that I was supposed to do a road test, so I didn't know. Till I got pulled over.
25 fines, 25 costs, 75 victim's rights fee, $50 justice assessment, 175 or 30 days. So I'm gonna go light on that one. You're gonna have to pay on the no proof. Do you have insurance yet?
I haven't been driving because I haven't did my road. Supposed to do my road test now.
185 on that one. So you're 185 and 175, 360. Can you pay all that today?
I think like 100 to 10. I could pay the rest of it.
Pay all of it?
Pay 100 and then the remaining actually.
You pay 100 now and the balance on both of these I'll give you until April the 6th. That's the day after Easter, okay? If you need more time, call the court. We'll go on Zoom. I'll give you an extension. Fair enough?
Yes.
Wish you well. Good luck, sir. Thank you.
Thank you.
People against. Jeez. Came back to a whirlwind here, Mr. Zelnick. Place was bad.
That's more in the courtroom earlier this morning.
Jacqueline Marissa Simone, 260-647-828.
Zelenak on behalf of the Simone Crime Syndicate.
Now be careful.
Just that when the brother and sister and the uncle gets the ticket,
She's gonna plead, you're authorized in this plea
Yes.
of impeding, right?
yes, we'll plead it.
To that charge of impeding, responsible or not responsible.
Responsible.
Too bad Frank Simone isn't here. I would charge him a lot more money.
But tell that, Judge, I want to report to that the Trenton Police Department is really on the ball because they pulled over the mother, who is, as you know, is 87 years old.
Oh, they got her too?
They stopped her and she said, "Don't you dare give me a ticket. My son's gonna have a talk with you."
165 by April 9th. Have a good day.
Judge,
Thank
nice seeing
you.
you.
You
Thank
too. Thank you very much. Lewis, real quick, come on up here. Jonathan Charles Lewis, 260-647-574. Could I have Donald Bankovich over here at this table, please? You can have a seat, sir.
Oh.
No, him. You're charged with driving while license expired. If you want a lawyer, I'll give you one. You want one?
Yes, sir.
You want a lawyer on this? Okay,
But yeah, I mean,
that's fine. That's fine.
well, the thing, it's like a big,
I'll give you a lawyer.
okay.
It's not, I'm not. That's not a problem.
Step Seton Hall.
Good luck. I need Tony again, just to tell me he doesn't have any objections.
I gotta give this to him anyway, so we'll see him.
And
On which case was that on?
this is Bankovich. Is anybody here from Humbug Marina? Bankovich, I'm gonna get the prosecutor in here. I doubt he has an objection, but I have to ask him, okay? People against Michael Anthony Reed, 26G 306-899. How you doing, Mr. Reed? Good. Your name? Who's that with you? Your dad?
Yeah.
Good to see. How old are you?
17?
You're in high school?
Yes, sir.
At Carlson?
Yes, sir.
I was just there this morning. You gonna plead to impeding to that charge, responsible or not responsible? All right, you got a clean record. Good luck. 150. Please accept it. Original charge dismissed, 0 points. Best of luck. 150. Thank you. Come on up here, Mr. Trevette. Yeah. Nicole Trevette,
Yes,
255F 244-791. Your name?
Nicole Trevette.
Why didn't you do the community service?
My son ended up getting in a dirt bike accident and he has a full leg cast right now. Single mom with 3 kids, and our family dog got killed on Telegraph Road, so it's.
Jeez.
Yeah, it's. I have.
I'll tell you what I'll do. I can't dismiss it. You were supposed to do 24 hours. You only completed 6. I'll tell you what I'll do. I won't charge any probation fees extra. I'll extend probation so you can do the community service. Do you want to do that?
Yes, that's fine.
We're gonna need, who's your probation officer?
Elizabeth Wilds.
Gosh. I don't know what it is about this phone either.
Did want to start it.
Just give me 1 second.
Elizabeth Wilds.
Is she here today?
Yes, she is, Judge.
All right, here's what I'm doing. Will you make sure you convey this to them, please?
Yeah.
Defendant's probation is extended. I placed you on 3 months probation on January 8th. I'll extend it to June the 8th. No additional probation fees. No additional probation fees. We're gonna pick out a date between now and then when she's gonna have this done for a new review hearing. So I'm gonna ask you to look for the middle or end of May. Defendant to complete all community service hours. And you have to still continue attending personal counseling.
Right, that's the other question. Do I still need to call the,
Hang on 1 second. You complete all community service hours by May 1. So I'll give you an extra 5 weeks. Who do you want to call?
I have to call the DNA number every day, so I don't know. If
Yeah, you're gonna have to do that. Yeah,
You know, my job's on the line right now, but I'm
what
also.
do you do?
Work for Wayne County Health Department, so I'm on my probation period right now, so I'm like, they have messaged me like all morning about it, so I'm just. Breaking up.
Jen, get Miss Wilds in here, will you? I don't know.
And I leave tomorrow, I'm
Hang on.
supposed to go on
Hang on.
spring break with my children to Florida.
What are you asking me to do?
Everything's paid for too, so I don't know.
Well, you can leave the state. I'm not gonna give you a hard time about that.
I'm not-
Slow down. Slow down. Just slow down. I need Beth.
I'm calling her.
Yeah, I know. I tried to call her number 2. Can you call 245? Just relax.
On that call.
Just relax.
I just don't wanna lose my job, Your Honor. I'm a single mom with 3 kids.
You're not gonna lose your job. Just relax. Oh, where are you going in Florida?
Clearwater and then Disney.
Oh, that sounds like fun.
It's gonna be busy. Expensive.
Yeah. Disney World. Wow.
Wasn't that my idea?
Call Pam.
Nobody's answering.
Heather, will you call down there?
Nothing for that.
Yes, Judge.
Yep, that. Pam said she walked out, she's got frightened.
Why don't you have a seat a second? Just relax. Just relax. Take a seat right there.
Right here.
Did you,
Yeah, sit right
did you
there.
call Mr. Bologna in? He came in and then he
I
left.
did, I just walked in, Judge, I didn't know I had. Let me call
Searcy. Jalen Searcy. Jalen Dominic Searcy, 262-647-832, A and B and C. Your name?
him. Dominic Susan.
All right, so you're gonna plead guilty to no valid operator's license on person. They are going to dismiss, 1 second, they are going to dismiss the suspend charge and the expired plate, and you are going to plead to no insurance, true? Is that what you want to do?
Yes, sir.
If you plead to no proof of insurance, that's a 0-point civil infraction. If you plead to no insurance, that's, I'm sorry, if you plead to no insurance, I'm going to dismiss the expired plate, but you also have to plead to no ops with the suspend to be dismissed. You understand all that, right? No insurance is 0-pointer. No ops is punishable by up to 100 fines, 90 days jail, costs are all those 0 points. Do you understand that? Did you sign, read, and understand the advice of rights form here today? If you plead guilty, you'll be giving up all those rights, and we're not going to have a trial of any kind. Do you understand that? To the charge of no proof of insurance, responsible or not responsible? To the charge of no ops on person, how do you plead, guilty or not guilty? Were you operating a motor vehicle on King near Douglas and Trenton, February 18 to 26 at 3:10 p.m.? Did you have a valid license on your person? Are you on probation or parole? Anybody force you to plead guilty? Please accept it to no ops. Please accept it to no proof of insurance. I'm going to go ahead and dismiss the expired plate and the driving on a suspended. You got warrants out. You're taking care of these, I hope.
I am good. Well, I'm not driving.
All right. What do you want to tell me before I sentence you?
Nothing to.
Okay. Where do you work?
API,
What's that?
API.
You seem like a nice kid. Don't act like a criminal though, okay?
I'm not coming to.
Well, I didn't say you were, but these are misdemeanors. You know what I'm saying? That you just gotta take care of business. I'll go light on you. Is that okay? Or you want to pay a lot? 185 on the no proof of insurance. I'm only gonna go 50 fines, 50 costs, 75 victims' rights, $50 justice assessment, 2 1/4 or 60 days on the no ops. So you owe 410. Can you pay all that? Good luck to you. Go down the hall, take care of it. You're all set. Thank you. John,
Beth is in with Judge Huxley on.
okay. Here we go. All right, let me call Bankovich. Donald Bankovich. Donald Allen Bankovich, 25G306-532. Mr. Bologna, your name?
Anthony Bologna, Your Honor.
Sir, your name?
Donald Allen.
This was the one at Humbug Marina. And he's filed a petition for early discharge. I don't remember the circumstances. I think this is one of the ones where he had a bunch of guns. They notified Humbug, but he's filed an application for early discharge. I don't know if the victim had contact with you, but we did send them notice. Do you have any objection to early discharge?
I do not, Your Honor.
Mr. Bankovich,
Yes,
I'm going to grant you early discharge. Stay out of here though, please, okay?
Yes, sir.
You're discharged from probation. We'll send the paperwork. Good luck. Thank you. Ms. Trevette, I don't know what to do with you now. Nicole Ann Trevette, 25F 244 791. What is the problem about you remaining on probation? Your name again?
Nicole Antrovette. It's my job and Your Honor, I have to take my kids with me whenever I go and drop and the money I'm having to pay and
Well, you don't want the conviction on your record. I wish you would have done the community service when I told you to.
trust me, I took my daughter with me the one time I did do that.
Are you in trouble by not going back to work right now?
Yes, yeah.
I gotta wait for the probation officer. I want to make sure we don't drop the ball on anything here. Are you flying or driving?
Flying
How long are you gonna be gone?
a week.
Nice. She's in the other courtroom. As soon as she's available, they'll send her in here and I'll take care of you, okay? I can reduce your probation more if you want, but you're gonna have the community service done now.
That's fine.
So I can make it,
Then we can have I'm looking at my phone.
yeah. Once you have a seat, as soon as she comes in, I'll call it. We'll talk about this.
As soon as I get back from Florida,
I got it. Okay.
I thought we get us cast off by then, so I'll be a little bit more mobile with my scheduling.
No worries.
Do you want me to sit right here?
Wherever you want to sit.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Heather, can you tell us, is Beth still in Judge Hudson's courtroom?
I can go look, Judge.
Well, I don't want you to have to get up and look. You can't screen them in and see?
No, it's fine, Judge. I need to stretch my legs for a minute. I'll go look on their screen.
Okay, thank you. So as soon as she comes, is done, I'll call the case, okay? Stay seated, everybody. I don't have anything else right now. I won't be long.
Judge, they're finished. Oh, he got off the bench. Ms. Trevette, she's finishing up in that courtroom right now, so it should just be a few moments.
think the math would be possible to be a difference.
Who's Lewis? You already spoke to, okay, yeah.
Trying to James Bauer. Yeah, I know, I'm sorry, I got dropped off at City Hall.
City Hall. You're probably going up to, yeah, get you.
You ready?
Yes, I can, the file's right up here.
Sheets. Names. If you want.
Good morning, the ribbon.
Bam, but I'm sorry.
10:30, or 10:45.
There.
Sorry.
Probably so.
Working.
Thank you. Okay, stay seated.
Court is back in session.
All right, that here,
He's right there.
is Beth back here?
He is still in drug house.
We could be done. Can you follow?
Oh.
Heather, give me a new review hearing. This is on people against Nicole Ann Trevette, 25F244791. Okay,
Judge,
your
do you want
name
that?
Ultravette.
is Beth coming in?
I'm calling her.
She should, I was told that she was done in Judge Hessen's courtroom. Do you want that May date for the review hearing
No, I'm gonna go early.
earlier than that?
What were you doing on this date again? What was this?
I go to 2 days of community service.
No. I mean, what happened on this fence date? Oh, you were publicly intoxicated? You were swearing at your ex-husband or something?
Yes, all my views on it. That's the situation I'm trying to leave right now.
All right, Ms. Wilds, come on up here.
Let's wait, Probationer, Your Honor.
You're leaving the state to go to Florida tomorrow?
Yes.
She didn't do her community service.
No, Your Honor, I received that letter, and once I looked at it, court officer had brought the file into me. It had notes written at the bottom that I was under the impression of hours. And what it actually meant was on 3/14, she did 3 additional hours on top of the 3/23. So that was my error. I read the document.
That's fine.
Yeah.
When are you coming back from Florida? Has she been cooperative with you?
Absolutely, she continues her personal counseling, makes her appointments, everything's been compliant. I know she struggled with getting the community service done.
When are you coming back?
I come back the 3rd.
All right, I'm gonna let you leave the state to go to Florida between March 27 and April 4th. I'm gonna extend your probation until May 8th. No additional probation fees are assessed.
Okay.
We're gonna give you a new review hearing date. You're gonna complete all your community service by, I'm gonna say April the 20. Give me a date right after the 20th. I'm gonna suspend, we don't need to send her with a sober link or anything. Suspend testing, except on demand.
Yeah.
Unless you don't have unless you have a reason. I know, no, but I mean, unless you have a reason to send her, like she comes in and you sense that she's been drinking or something. I'm gonna suspend all testing except
Thank you.
on demanded probation. So I'm not suggesting you should have to do that. I don't want to see you back here
No,
though.
absolutely not. I don't want.
All right, come on, give me a review hearing date for,
Flat Rock's in the building, Judge, on April 23rd.
perfect. We're gonna do April 23rd at 8:30, and you have all your community service done by April the 20th, and we'll go from there.
Will that be Zoom?
You can do Zoom. I'll let you do Zoom.
Yes.
She can do Zoom that day, okay?
Pick a work day.
And I'm sorry, Judge, did you say 8:30 for that?
Yeah, but we'll let her appear by Zoom.
Thank you.
Perfect.
Okay.
Appreciate that.
Get down the hall, get your new notice. Only testing on demand now. Can leave the state. Get your community service done so you can get that off your record, okay? Good luck. Thanks. Michael Joseph Reband.
In this courtroom moment, the judge questions a defendant about a serious drunk driving incident. The defendant admits he had been drinking Jameson whiskey and multiple alcoholic drinks before attempting a U-turn, which resulted in an accident. The court confirms that a blood test showed a very high alcohol level of 0.367, and the defendant also has a prior alcohol-related offense from 2019. Because of the dangerous level of intoxication and the previous history, the judge warns that jail would normally be expected. However, the judge offers another option: entering sobriety court, a strict rehabilitation program that includes alcohol testing, treatment, regular probation meetings, and attending recovery meetings. The judge explains that the goal is not just punishment, but preventing the defendant from hurting himself or someone else in the future. Question: do you think sobriety court programs help people avoid repeating drunk driving offenses? If you enjoy real courtroom moments like this, like the video and subscribe for more courtroom content.